Hello people, it is me. Sorry if I am really late on this. I've been busy, alright? What can I say? Anyways, there's a potluck happening in Ring 2, and with that potluck comes ourselves a new seasonal event. First ever seasonal event tower. It's a miniature event thing. Made by a lot of people. Get a load of that. Anyways. Welcome here, and you may notice you come in here and there is a massive lag spike. Anyway, starting at the tower, you are, what's it called? I want to climb up on the roof. This moving platform right over here. Hit button. Jump back on this chimney on the roof. And yeah, simple so far, right? Here's a little, elevator. And I hit the button, and this button activated pushing platform shall turn on. Of course, these are only the beginning floors. I feel like I don't need to, elaborate on how to do these. So I'm just going to kind of rush through them for a bit. Also, the fact that... Also, yeah, this is kind of neat, but here's something of note. I am not at my main setup right now, so I sadly do not have access to footage editing software. So I'm gonna have to do this in one take. So far, this is take 2. Take 1 ended rather embarrassingly of me falling all the way down the tower. Suffice to say, it was not good. So yeah, right now I'm doing Daredevil runs, so... Oh boy. I am ready to spend hours here. So, yeah. Getting up the floor too, we have a tri-tightrope, which is really counterintuitive to the point of tightropes in the first place, but hey, I'm not complaining. I have a morpher section. Luckily, they're not timed, so you should be fairly good. Now, the special bit about this morpher is this one, the yellow one, serves as a checkpoint, which means you'll never have to do the morpher section again after you hit the yellow one, so rejoice, I guess. Again, more simple jumps on the pumpkin pie. There, I got it right this time. Last recording session, I called them apple pie, which was... I could very clearly decipher that those are not apple pie. Now we got this platform. Honestly, just wait for them to do their shoving thing and then go. It's all about the timing. I thought that was Kaizo for a second. That is not Kaizo. Anyways, here we have a nice little pushing platform. The magic of modern day tower building. Huh. Alright. Now we have this less interesting part. Jump down to here. Careful, this jump can be a little finicky off of that part. Once you hit this button, you'll get teleported back, so don't walk off. This part I'm a little scared of because, well... yeah, this platform is known to give people some troubles. That is gonna not do that. I'm stupid. Now I have to wait again. In case you could tell. This platform is a little unpredictable in its movements sometimes. Yeah, because it does that, and then you fall all the way down, and then I want to cry. Also, there's an invisible wall here for no reason. Anyways, now I can demonstrate what I mean by a tightrope. Because, again, remember what I said about that thing where I don't have my recording software? Oh, not my recording, but my editing software. Ay. So you have to folk through this for a bit. Anyways, luckily it's not that long of a climb to get back up. Again, now you see what I mean. Be careful on this platform. Ugh. This platform is such a pain. Also, yeah, it's encouraged that you do not use coil on this event. Because there is a barrier. It's going to do it again, isn't it? Yeah. Again, as you can tell, this platform is janky. Very janky and bad. Again, if you get lucky, that's what it's supposed to do. Get in the line platform. Know your place in this hierarchy of client objects. Anyways, now we have a box and nothing. Nothing. A box and nothing. Get them back. Also, be careful, as this water is a conveyor, not a very fast one. So if you do fall in, don't sweat it, you can just jump back out. There's a lot of box pushing in this tower, so I hope you know how to do it. Again, don't worry, Push Block Master is here to teach. There, once you do that, simply come up here. Don't be like me and just walk back to here without grabbing the buttons. Hey, that teleported me back this time. Oh yeah, they teleport you back, so don't walk off the edge like I do a lot. Anyways, let's see. Just kind of go here. Careful, this is speed remover. Also, yeah, mind your eyes. Now this turret thing will bounce you. That's good. Oh boy, I just realized how much more there is to go. Anyways, once you hit this button... I should probably stop mumbling, huh? Once you hit that button, come up to here. And yeah. Sorry. I'm just kind of... It's late at night for me right now, and I probably shouldn't be doing this, but better late than never, huh? I am playing really risky right now, but yeah, these platforms, just kind of jump into them like how I'm doing it, and you should be fine. Should be. Keyword. Oh boy. Alright. Now we're on this floor. Mostly uneventful. Just kinda... Leading out this floor is some basic jumps. And, yeah, sorry, I just really don't know how to commentate this floor. It's not exactly the most notable one that requires things, other than the fact that that's a falling platform, and that this is an elevator that'll bounce you up. Other than that, not much to talk about for now. Except the part where I almost fell and I almost had to do another take. Unless you guys wanted to watch me, you know, climb all the way back up the tower. Here's where last one ended. I did that. So I encourage you to jump. Normally I just walk down the platform, but yeah. Careful to acknowledge this platform. Hit that button. Then you have the most annoying part in the tower. Honestly, just time it well and you'll be good. The problem is the timing part. Those platforms are super annoying. I just realized that's grinding. That is not Can Collide Falls, so this thing is shaking. Oh boy. That is not good. Anyways. Here we are at 2 pillars. I'm gonna go to pillar of wraparounds first, because it's the most simplistic. Not much to talk about here. What was that noise? That hurt my ears. As you can jump up on the frame and jump to here. Boop. Simple. And then this is the one that's really noteworthy. If you fall, I think you can jump down. There'd be a teleporter, but all I know is it's bad. Here we have another one of them turret things you jump on. All you, hey Logic, you only need to jump on that one once, not twice. Anyways, yeah. Now we're on here. By the way, your jump's been removed, so don't even bother pressing space. Some simple strafes around that, and you'll have your jump back. Do a simple, ever so deadly half stud stick out. OMG. Also, I am not giving a comment on the keys. Nope. And now we have beat blocks, everyone's favorite thing. I think they're on the 4-second timer thing, so 1, 2, 3, 4. And there you go. Just count to 4, and you'll clear those with little issue. Now, we're on... I think this is floor 5. This is floor 5. I need to cough for a sec. Anyways, just enjoy. Enjoy the atmosphere of this floor because, yeah, in case you can tell, this tower is a little crazy. Anyways, yeah, you have to do this floor in. I think they actually extended this from when I first beat the event. Anyway, yeah, it was not fun when I did it. And now we have push block, another push block, which this one is special because it's a slammo. Very nice. Move Slammo Boy on there, and now he is going to go to the end of there, so you're gonna have to hurry up. But don't worry, because that conveyor is so agonizingly slow, anyone could do it. Like, the timer could probably run out, and you'd still have enough time. Again, this part was nerfed beyond belief, because there was kill bricks up on that platform there. Anyways, now we have a really deadly section coming up, which is this part right here. Don't fall, because if you fall, say goodbye to pretty much all your progress. This spinner used to be 2 stud stick, now it's 3 stud stick. I'm not complaining. Anything to make life easier on me. Now we play the waiting game. You might clear the section a lot faster than I did, which joke's on you, because now you have to wait for this world's slowest conveyor. And he did. Now, come on. There he goes. Down he goes. Just be careful. Sometimes the box will fall off the balcony. If that happens to you, God bless your poor soul. Always put the box there. Jump up to here. More turret bullets that you have to jump on. Trick catches. These ones damage you for some reason. Who knew? I literally just found that out. Easier path is if you do this. Watch the spire here. I think that's a spire. I don't know. I'm not exactly a whole big whole cave architect thing. Anyways, more falling platforms here. Wait for this big boy to shoot his ball. That sounded really wrong. Once you do that, I'm honestly just wait for this thing to stream out a bit. Like, let a good, like, a few bullets shoot it. Is a tricky wrap. And once you jump up there, now you're on floor 6. Look at all these lads playing the tower. Anyways, the magic button has a snowflake. Wow, look at that, it's snow. Now, normally the path is you're supposed to jump up there, do all that shtick, but you could just do a high jump onto here and save a lot of time. Not a lot of time, but some time. Now, the main attraction of this floor, the campfire that not only burns the snow, but also your frames! Hell yeah. In case you can't tell, I have no idea why the campfire murders the frame, right? Also the fact that it's a button deactivator, so any button you press prior is gone now. Have fun. Actually, I don't really know about that fact. Just note that it's a button deactivator. It's not fun. Also, you could go over here, hit this button. It really serves no point because you can't do much there for now. Just hit that and then jump in the well and then approach one of the most dangerous parts of the tower. Well, not one of the most dangerous, but one of the most scariest parts. Also, can we just talk about? Just look at this view. Damn, that's good. All right, careful because there are falling platforms right here. Make sure they don't catch you. Now this section has been nerfed for God knows why. It's literally fine, just a few head hitters. In fact, they almost fell because of that nerf. And there we have a nice little snowman right over there. Coming over here. Refreeze everything because these are 2 client objects that are really going to mess you up. Because that's a falling platform, and you do not want to grab on the falling platform. Anyways, yeah, this section is simple. Just freeze and unfreeze. Now we're at the super freeze button. Now not everything is frozen, everything is super frozen. Also, now you can hit the box. Now, I actually encourage that you keep the box on this button like this, because as soon as you go up there, there's a button activator. But if the box is already on the button, it'll just reactivate this, which will allow you to go to the next floor. See? It's open again. Now, so yeah, don't fall down. Now you're here. You might be wondering where to go. Just scale up here. And then to here. Alright, jumping down here, you may notice this green section. Oh no, I messed up! Wait, what? Okay, it's easier than I thought it would be. Holy hell. Well, yeah. We'll say if you fall down to there, you'll just be teleported right back up to here. So, no need to worry about falling in this section. Unless you know the teleporter, you manage to just barely, miss it. Sucks to be you, I guess. No, we have this section. And really, everyone's favorite section, this part, in case you're wondering, your speed is really slow. And wow, look at that, they nerfed these. Yeah, originally they were sticking out, and you had to do half-stud reps while bonking your head, and you're also slow. Challenging difficulty. Oh god, this part is really not for the faint of heart. I can see why they nerfed this part so badly. Again, these little platform bricks down there are not there, so... Oh boy. Once you get back that, take a sigh of relief, and come join the feast of all the builders. Look at that. Now you just make your way past the bridge again. Also, something careful to note is that this red arrow is can collide true. Why? Don't ask me. Alright, now we come into, I shall appropriately title this as JToH House. This is now known as JToH House, and shall be referred to that. Anyways, come up here, and yeah, if you, by the way, also following the water will send you back here, so no need to worry about falling down. This is a nice little safety area. The real problem of this area lies in the next room. This room, to be precise, because you have some lovely box pushing. First off, I'd like the yellow one is the most simplest one to do, so I have to do that one first. And that's it for yellow. Again, basically, white kills yellow, I think. And the green will kill the green. And blue, I don't know what blue does. I think blue kills this shade of green. Pretty much just a push block color changer. This guy is getting in my way. Anyways, yeah. Now you really don't want to hit the blue. And once you do that, breathe a sigh of relief, and you can exit out now. Also, you can jump down there, but why would you want to do that? Also, I would not encourage you to jump on this tightrope. Why? This thing will bonk you and will possibly give a chance to drop you down. Now you're on floor 8. Oh, hello, Franco, who's just randomly sitting there. I was not expecting to meet you here. Alright. Now you're another timer floor. Careful, this arrow here is can't collide true, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Now we're here. Again, just follow my routing and you should get to the ending in no time at all. And come over here. Again, you don't have to be as reckless as me. You have a couple minutes. And by couple, I mean you have like 2 minutes to do this, but don't worry right here. It's not like there's a penalty for failing. You just have to go back to the beginning of the floor. Nothing that severe. Also, this jump. Be smart on this jump. It's not dangerous, but it just could stall for some time. Then you simply jump on this platform. And you got this part. Fun fact. This jump right here, that one, according to inside sources, that used to be 12 studs. Fun, huh? Oh yeah, by the way, sorry for the seizure, but yeah, don't shift lock inside that wall. It is not fun. And now we are on Joey floor. Yeah, they nerfed your floor. I feel bad. I don't know why they nerfed your floor. This is literally easy. Oh yeah, if you actually stop to read the signs, you may not acknowledge that the leaves, I am bad. That's what the signs should say, that punkyjoe is garbage at this game. Also, yeah, the leaves are slippery, so any platform that's, you know, leaf-like like that, you will, basically ice platforms. Don't worry about it, though. And in this inside part, you don't have any jumps, so watch out. Ah, those falling platforms could be a little tricky, but overall, should be good. Now, warning, bear traps in the area. According to the maker of this floor, these bear traps used to slow you down, but they don't slow you down now. They just, basically, don't worry about them. Look like you saw a bear trap. All I want, ooh, I'm gonna die now, aren't I? I'm gonna really die, aren't I? Alright. Well, yeah, again, those are some pretty tricky jumps. Now you've come to here. Careful, these falling platforms will steal your jump sometimes. They're a little tricky, but thankfully this floor has a big old safety net, so it'll be fine. Now we have this. Franco is coiling. OMG. Now we're on floor 10. I don't like this floor. In case you couldn't tell by my last video. So yeah. So this is pumpkin gravy water? Why? This is not... why? You could have just made it water. Anyways, yeah. This floor is not good. If you do fall in the water, you could jump out. But it could be pretty tricky if you fall towards there. Because in case you couldn't tell, there's no frame. And if you fall all the way outside. Fun. Alright, now we get into this section, which is everyone's favorite part. In case you couldn't tell by my slow movement speed, this room is actually where I died on my first time. You could tell how livid I was, because it was a 70+ minute run. Fun, huh? This thing killed me. This was originally 4-sided. So, yeah. Oh, look at that. They added stuff down here now. That stuff wasn't there before, so... in case you couldn't tell, that's where I died. You wanna know why I died? Because this damn spinner here took off like 90% of my HP. I was at full health, by the way. Now it's just a joke. Cruel, sick joke. Dad. Anyways, now I can just go back with relative ease. What am I doing? I could literally be doing this without taking any damage. Anyways, let's do that. I'm actually gonna go not take out anything that's bad, but instead trail mix. Also, yes, 1 = 0 is gone, so suck it to whoever wanted me to do a guide on that. So I have an interesting story to tell about these shoving platforms. Keep them in mind, because I have something really interesting to tell you. I have no, you know, well, he is my witness of this event, so. Anyways, the path here is middle and then right. They're falling, pick a dick platforms, don't worry about it. Now we have this part, a bit of a pain. Oh yeah, about the story. So you know the shoving platforms over there? I got shoved through the wall and flung right to here. Yeah, I have no idea how that happened. All I know is I was in a call, and yeah. If you want a witness, just go ask that one kid, and he can testify for me. Because that was just a magical moment in history. But a magical moment in history is not this, because I'm being really bad at the game. In case you could tell, this room sucks. No one likes it. No one likes this room. Also, I think Meowie got soft-locked somewhere around here. I don't know how the hell he did, but he did. Well, he didn't get soft-locked. He had a choice between doing a one-stud squeeze gap. and killed Rick. Suffice to say, he did not have a good time. Also, more useless nerfs. Those wraparounds. Funny thing, I had more problems with this part right here. So I think there's a shortcut somewhere that's been opened up. But, I don't know. Also, look at that, the ending is right there. What is Logic doing? I don't know. I think everyone's in a call. I'll probably join them after this. Anyways, now that we get in here, if you fall down, you just climb Skeleton's Mountain at an agonizingly slow rate. But now we're on part 2, yeah. Wouldn't be an Orbas floor if it wasn't 5 minutes long, am I right? Well, anyway, simply come through here, and this maze thing can be solved simply by going through here. Now, you must go back. Through here, and through here. This is not the biggest maze, so I don't need to spend too long explaining it. In here. Now we have a push block. It's a race. Yay, it's a race. What the hell is Joe doing? Why did that happen? Well, now I need to wait for these platforms to settle. So, let's tell a story. Story number 1. I am famished. Incredibly hungry. Hell yeah. Yeah, today is Thanksgiving, as this is being recorded on the 28th. I'm Canadian. My Thanksgiving was in October. Yeah, no free food for me, and I'm sad. I just feel like it'd be fitting to publish this today, so, yeah. Anyways, once you do that, these spinners are non-lethal, so you can just kind of walk through them. This tightrope is more lethal than the spinners, SMH. Now we get to do the most stress-inducing part. Oh yeah, once you get past all this, quickly make your way to over here. I know this is very well indicated, and your box will appear. Boy. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. That's just lighting being really weird. This box is a little tricky to get up the hill. Don't wedge it in the corner. That'd be a bad idea. Again, this push block is a little tricky to get the hang of, but overall, shouldn't be that big of a problem. Just be on guard. Also, yeah, if they touch this purple stuff, you have to do the race all over again. Fun, right? Well, now this is the final stretch of the floor. I am intelligent. I almost walked down there again. That would have been an amazing moment in history. Now you have these platforms. They'll go in and out. Simple stuff. Now we have this part. Again, by the way, this floor used to be so much worse. I lost numerous runs to here. Yeah, this floor was a really big pain, suffice to say. Also the fact that it's just not enjoyable for the most part. Because it's not over yet. Welcome to the cornucopia of corniness, as I like to refer to it as. Here we have a kind of fucking, you know, it's a strange piece of paper laying within the cornucopia, and upon further inspection, you notice it's a note. Let's read. I can't believe it. My son I loved, burned to death by those monsters to feast on. I saw it. I saw them take my own child and trap them in that house of theirs. Only for them did someone to do a puzzle. The child, very funny, isn't it? Blah, 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 blah. I can read. Funny how we're just toys for you two-legged beasts being served as meals on your table. I've had it with this cycle of us being hunted, and you sit here and laugh at us. Because of this, fucking hell isn't hell dear to me. So now we have a bid. Why don't we switch the roles for once? Signed, Mega Turkey. How about Instead, I be a bitch and bring out most of my healing items. Haha, just kidding. I'm doing this itemless, baby. I'm doing this itemless, baby! Thanks, Joey. As soon as you jump up here, this thing's gonna be active. Don't get trapped in the floor, by the way. That's gonna be bad. My audio's loud. No, it's not. Hey! Just wait for a bit and lasers. Careful! These red lasers here are can collide true. Which means you're gonna die if you get hit by them. Except the part where they add, you know, safety nets everywhere. Ooh, I mean, melancholy. Why did I say that? Ow. Ow. Okay, don't get flopping. That's not within my prison. That's not. Wait for this thing to shoot. Again, these are the most deadly turrets I've ever faced. I don't know why I want to align myself. Oh yeah, because I'm lazy and I don't feel like turning my mouse. Incredible, right? That's what you hit this. Yeah, things start to get a little more intense. Again, take your time here. Aim carefully. Skip rope with the laser. I actually think these might not be camouflage anymore. Actually, yeah, they probably most likely are, and I'm just stupid. Again, if you fall down, there's ladders. So thankfully, there's a ladder right here. God bless that they nerfed the boss, because if you could tell in my old recording, or my other one, there was no ladder here. So I guess that confirms the theory that those are indeed can't collide true. Now this part is a little bit more tricky. Let's see what's cooking in chat. Much. Go now. Because this one, but not that one is can't collide. So bottom, middle. The bottom and the middle one are can't collide, and they will knock you around. So be mindful of that. And there you go. You launch the ball, break his window. And luckily, if you need a spot to chill, there's a window here. As you can tell, he is absolutely pissed. So, yeah. Yeah, this boss used to be so much harder, by the way, so that's cool. Again, if you need a spot to rest, chill out, use the corners. So let's watch him. BAM! Get annihilated, the dumbass. And now, once you get up here, you're on phase 3. All I have to say is, I'm bad. I am really bad at the game. Okay, give me a moment to climb back up there. Again, I have no, editing software, so you're gonna have to watch me pitifully climb back up. Again, careful. Do not underestimate this boss. I know I'm making it seem like it's some kind of joke, but just note it is pretty fucking difficult. Yeah, I'm honestly so fucking... For Thanksgiving, I'm fucking thankful that they added those goddamn ladders at the bottom. Because that was the only ladder you had available, and it was bullshit, let me just say. Alright, back here on phase 3, not being dumb. There's a wrap here. Thankfully, this platform's not bad. Also, careful, these platforms disappear, so be hot on your toes. Just wait for the platforms to respawn. Again, be quick on your feet. This is probably the hardest one. Doing some really tight reps. Careful, because he can still shoot at you. Once those platforms are back. Ah, hell. I missed my shot. Now I have to circle around. Yeah, that one is a little tricky, so... That one is very tricky, so you're gonna have to, There we go. Here's a good cycle. Careful, because these poison bricks, these kill bricks here, are kind of collide true. I see Franco's here waiting for me. And now, once you hit that, you must make your way back to here and touch the final button. Got nothing to say, Franco? That's fine, I'm also speechless. Alright. After so long, you finally make your way back to here. And... Gaming. Gaming. He is dead. Joey Floor. That's alright. He is dead. And we now can feast. Suffice to say, I am the turkey now, baby. Ha ha. So can you jump out? You very much can jump out. Okay, I am not going to do that. But I just realized these spinners are like, bad. Well, anyways, win pad, I win. Gaming. Beat it again. Anyways, I'm glad I only took 2 takes on that. No interruptions. Very good. Alright. I'm gonna upload that as soon as I can. This is like 7 for me. Alright. Bye-bye, people. See you when I decide to actually upload again. Okay, farewell. Oh, yeah. I'll probably show off the reward. You get this. Nice little spicy turkey leg. You take a bite out of it. You get damaged for way too much HP, and you move fast for like a few seconds. It's a boost item. What did you expect? Anyways, goodbye.